Hi guys, so this video is going to be my everyday ultimate summer makeup routine, and a lot of you guys have been requesting that I do my updated kind of summer makeup routine, and I just thought I would give it to you guys because this is the makeup that I pretty much wear on a regular day-to-day basis. I don't tend to wear like crazy dramatic makeup every day. I know in my videos I tend to wear quite heavy makeup a lot of the time, but when it's just a kind of everyday summer day, this is pretty much all I tend to wear on my face. And for this video I actually teamed up with Cancer Research UK. This video is not sponsored, they just asked if I would like to take part in their Own Your Tone like campaign, and I just thought it was such a lovely opportunity to obviously work with a great charity. Obviously, like when it's summer you don't have to stay inside the whole time and just like never go out in the sun, because you actually do need a tiny little bit of sun to just kind of give you some vitamin D. But if you're going to be spending like an extended period of time in the sun, then you definitely want to make sure that you're covered up. And unfortunately there isn't a sun cream that can give you like maximum protection from the sun, so you can't really just put on sun cream and then go outside all day and expect that you're not going to get like sun damage. So you do want to make sure that you're covering up as much as you can and kind of staying in the shade as well as putting sun cream on, and if you do those three things then you should be fine. So without further ado, I'm just going to get on to showing you how I did this makeup. You want to make sure that you have some kind of SPF on your face, because if you're out in the sun and you're not actually wearing any SPF on your face, it can cause your skin to like prematurely wrinkle, which really freaks me out. And I have two different ones which I like to use here. I have the simple Kind to Skin Protecting Moisture Cream, which is SPF 30. I don't find that it breaks me out because it's specifically designed to go on your face. And then more recently I've got another one, which is the Bodyshop Bright Glow Instaglow CC Cream, and this has got SPF 20 in it. And this one I find is more of a kind of moisturizer. It says that it's supposed to give you a kind of like healthy glow, so I think it's just kind of like a glowy moisturizer, but again this does have SPF 20 in it. So I'm going to be using this one on my face today. Just grab my mirror. And I really like the formula of this one. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It just feels like your normal moisturizer, but then at the same time it has that UV protection in it, which is really good. And I honestly wear like UV protection religiously because obviously you can tell I'm quite a pale person, and if I don't wear UV protection when I'm out in the sun, my skin will burn. I burn really easily. I really don't want to get wrinkles any earlier than I should be, so definitely want to make sure my face and skin is protected. On some days when I'm having a bit of a better skin day, I might just skip the whole kind of foundation, BB cream, CC cream thing and just move on to concealer, but I'm going to be using today my favourite, which is the Bourjois 123 Perfect CC Cream, and I've mentioned this in so many videos. I love wearing this throughout the summer. This tube is so nearly empty, I need to get a new one. I have it in the shade 31 Ivory, which matches my skin pretty well, and this again has SPF 15 in it. It's just a kind of moisturising, not as heavy as a foundation, so I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingers actually. So as you can see, that just gave me a nice little bit of coverage without like fully covering up my skin underneath. And I quite like that for summer. I don't like to wear too kind of heavy coverage in summer because I feel like it's just a bit much. So now I'm going to move on to concealer, and as always I'm using my natural no, that's the wrong one. Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection. And I can't open this now because my hands are covered in foundation. 1 second. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes to brighten them up a bit, and then I'm going to put it on any blemishes that I might have. I'm just putting any excess from under my eyes just down my nose. Another concealer that I've actually been using recently for blemishes, which I just completely forgot to use. I completely intended on using this concealer to cover my blemishes, but I forgot. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Concealer, and this is just the one that comes in the little pot. I got this on special offer on Prime Day, and yeah, it just looks like this. I do find this is pretty good for covering spots. Not so great for under the eyes because it's quite thick, but it is pretty good for covering blemishes. I wish I would have shown you this, but I forgot, so I'm sorry. I'll show you in another video. So now that I've done that, I definitely had to powder my face because I have very oily skin. If I don't powder this, it will all just kind of slip and slide off during the day. So as you guys all know, my favourite powder is the NYC Smooth Skin powder, and my powder brush actually broke yesterday, so it's just a kind of little short one right now, which is actually okay because it fits in my makeup bag better. Okay, so moving on to eyebrows, I actually have a new eyebrow routine, which is really exciting. The main two products that have changed are, I'm now using 2 of these Benefit products. I'm using the Benefit GimMe Brow in the shade 1, and I'm also using the Benefit Ready Set Brow, which is the most amazing brow gel I've ever used. And I got both of these free in magazines. The GimMe Brow is in Glamour and this one is in Marie Claire, I believe. So what I would do first is I would use the GimMe Brow, and as you can see, it's got the tiniest little brush, and I've been quite enjoying a strong brow at the moment, like especially with my new freshly done roots. So first I like to run the GimMe Brow through my brows, which just gives them a little bit more colour, and it kind of picks up like all of the brow hairs. So I'm then gonna go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe and just kind of neaten them up a bit. And this is pretty much the way I've been doing my brows every single day. So next I'm using the Ready Set Brow, which is just a clear brow gel, but it really keeps your brows in place. Like, I don't know what is in this, but it is so good. I don't tend to wear liquid eyeliner on an everyday basis just because I feel like it's a bit too much, and to be honest it's just too much effort, so I just put a bit of mascara on, and this is my Tarte Lash Paint Tarteist mascara, which is my #1 all-time favourite mascara. Like, look at the difference in my eyes right now. And if I'm going somewhere in the summer where I know I'm going to be out all day, then I will use a waterproof mascara along my bottom lash line, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational in waterproof, but I don't have that to hand right now, so I'm not going to use it. But that's a great waterproof mascara. So I'm then going to add a little bit to my face, not too heavy because this is a kind of everyday makeup routine, but I generally like to put on a tiny little bit of bronzer just to give a little bit more life into my face. And I'm going to be using the Sleek Face Contour Kit. I've had this for years now. As you can see, I've hit pan, so I literally just like to dip my brush a little bit into this and then just add a tiny little bit of bronzing to my cheeks. And then to give my face a little bit more of a glow, as you guys know, I love my highlighting. I'm just going to use a bit of the Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate, and I think this is such a good summer highlight. It's really kind of natural looking. It just gives you a really nice, pretty glow without being too like bam in your face. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of this today, and I'm just going to put this on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm also going to put a bit of this on the tops of my brows, a bit down my nose, and on my cupid's bow. And then to finish off this makeup look, I'm just going to add a little bit of tinted lip balm. So here I have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea liquid lipstick? Nah, that's wrong. Lip balm. It's like a tinted lip balm. The packaging of this, like, can we just appreciate how pretty this is? And this is in the shade Rose. I also have it in nude, and the one that's nude has got this pink pattern with seashells on it. I think I'm gonna go for the nude one today. So many brands now do them, which is really, really good, and I think they're just great for summer for just adding like a little wash of colour over your lips. So yeah, that is pretty much my everyday summer makeup routine. This is what it looks like. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure that you do stay protected in the sun. Skin cancer is such a scary thing, and obviously it's a terrible thing, and if you can avoid it by doing all these things that I've mentioned in this video, then it's definitely worth it. Getting a suntan, in my opinion, is not worth the risk of really damaging your skin. Getting too much UV from the sun or from sunbeds is actually the main cause of skin cancer. And just a piece of information for you guys, the sun in the UK is actually strongest between 11 AM and 3 PM, so if you are going to be going out in the sun between those times, it's probably not the best time to go out in the sun, because that's when it's like at its strongest and you're most likely to get burnt or your skin is most likely to get damaged. So definitely make sure that you are kind of staying in the shade during those times. Having a suntan isn't actually good for you, like, at all, like a real life tan. I know that so many people like go on holiday and they love to like lay outside and tan, but it's actually really, really bad for your skin. It can give you premature wrinkles, it can lead to skin cancer, which is really scary, and it just in general damages your skin. Spend time in the shade. Like, if you're going out in the heat and you want to kind of spend time outside, make sure you're not in the sun for too long. Try and find a kind of shady spot, like under a tree or something, where you can still be outside and in the warm. Also, a super obvious one is to just kind of cover up. So if I'm going out in the sun, I'll wear something, I guess, kind of similar to how I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing like a little kind of vest thing, but then you don't really want to have your shoulders exposed, so I just have this kind of kimono kind of kaftan style thing, which actually covers my arms and my shoulders and like my back and everything. And also another super simple way is to obviously wear sun cream. I know that you guys have probably heard this many times that you should be wearing sun cream when you're in the sun, but it is so important. And your best bet is to use a sun cream that has at least SPF 15 or it has 4 stars or more. And a great way to cover your kind of face from getting sunburn is to just wear a big hat like this one. And obviously as well, you want to make sure your eyes are protected, so make sure you have some sunglasses. These ones are by Key Australia. I got these on ASOS. They've reduced to £14. Like, how cool are these? So if you are going to be going outside, make sure you bring your hat, bring your shades and bring your kimono. So I am challenging you guys this summer to own your tone and embrace your natural skin colour and stay safe in the sun, obviously. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it has been a little bit educational for some of you guys. I just thought it was such an amazing opportunity to be part of this cancer research campaign. So if you have enjoyed it, please do give me a thumbs up, and I hope you all have a lovely summer holiday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!